It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in tonight's battle. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday night.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you, and we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
I always love going down to the field in pregame, Mike, and just seeing how certain guys approach their pregame warm-ups and their routine leading up to kickoff, and I really liked what I saw out of him. He had a really interesting level of focus. He had all of his wide receivers around. He was getting them all involved, throwing the ball, getting on the same page, timing, rhythm in the passing game. They're hoping all these extra reps, not only leading up to this week in practice, but here on game day, if they can carry that over after the game starts, they're expecting to have a lot of success here, especially early.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Play action now. It's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
When you really dive deep and study some of the best quarterbacks, not only in today's game at the moment, Mike, in the NFL, but really throughout history of the league, the best quarterbacks, they hold themselves to a standard that nobody else in the organization could ever hold them to. Anything their coach asks of them, they want to be even better than that. And that's really what makes them special. So we had a chance to talk to him this week. He says, I have to be better. I need to put my team in more positive situations. That's the type of leadership that everybody goes out and tries to seek and bring into their organization at the quarterback position. Now he just needs everyone else around him to try to keep pace.
Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now he'll run it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A first down throw for Hurts. There he goes again.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing is Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And the Eagles are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Here's Barkley. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins throwing from... Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
DeJean to return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. This one into the hands of Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley, and this is an element of his game that early on in his career he really excelled at. You think back to his rookie year, Mike, in 2018, 91 catches. Last year, only 41. Now, I think a lot of that can be blamed on some quarterback issues and some injuries to Daniel Jones, but you got to get him back going in the passing game.
A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. A run up the middle with Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. 3rd down coming up.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Ray McLeod deep to return. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. I mean, his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Cousins. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
On 1st down, Cousins. That's complete. Right side.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up. The season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down, Cousins. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Cousins gonna throw. That one taken in by London.
Cousins pass. Complete. Number 5. Drake London. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 7-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Cousins to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Falcons offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Devin White, that time on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
A first down throw for Cousins. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I could promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Cousins now. That one on target to Moore. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Over the top, he's got it! Touchdown, Falcons! Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Throw over the middle, caught by London. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. That's a pickup of 17. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more. And here in the 1st half, Mike, I mean, how about the performance of this offense and especially the quarterback? I mean, they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down, they could be in for a long game.
So the big play gets them down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Cousins. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Throwing his Cousins. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And it'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. To the air again, Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Nick Sirianni thought about it, and he wants another look. He has thrown the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just 1 challenge for the remainder of the game. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down, taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go play action with Cousins. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Play action now. It's Cousins. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll take it on in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Hurts to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. Their ability to get down the field and put so much stress into the defensive coverage. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
That's a short one, caught by Goddard. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Man in motion is Smith. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Hurts. He'll try to run for it. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His second touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Atlanta.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Cousins now on second down. That's to the right side and incomplete. Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll start on the ground with Barkley, and he'll get about 5.